Let's create one responsive screen design using the constraint layout. In this tutorial, we are going to create one responsive login screen with the help of constraint layout. The final screen will be look like this, as you can see. Let's take first the new project, and the project will be empty views and activity. Click next, and I will name it as responsive screen. Click finish. Now the project has successfully been created. Now take the new fragment here. Right click and new fragment, and I will take blank fragment. Click OK, and I will name it as login fragment here. Login fragment. Click finish. OK. Now go to the resource file here and layout here, and go to the fragment login XML here. This is our design file in which we will create our login screen here. Okay. Before that, I need to take some colors. Go to the values folder here and here colors.xml file. Now specify the color you want to use in your login screen. Like I will take some color here and I will name it as color. Name will be back color. Okay. And I will specify the color code here. Back color. And specify the color code here. Hash 043134. Okay. Now take another color. Color name will be anything name you can mention here. Okay. And the color code will be hash 407A7 A7C. Okay. Now take another color. Color name will be button color, and the code will be hash 3DD8D4. Okay. Now go to the fragment login here. Let's create a login screen design here. Okay. First, change this frame layout to constraint layout. Constraint layout. The width will be the match parent. The height will be the match parent here. And cut this text view here. I don't need this text view. Okay. Now takes one guideline. Guideline Android X constant layout widget dot guideline. Okay, and the width will be 1 dp and the height will be the 0 dp here, and the another constraint will take the orientation. The orientation of guideline should be the horizontal here, and the guide percentage I'm taking is the 0.10%, 0.18, which is the 18%. 0.18, and here is the guideline you can see here. Now I will give an ID to it, ID guide top. Okay, now I will take one image view below this guideline. Let's take one image view, and the width of image view I am taking is the 100 dp, and the height I am also taking the 100 dp. Okay, now specify the constraint start of parent, and top to bottom of this guideline here. I want to place it below the guidelines here. So I will specify the constraint top to bottom of guide top. Now you can see here. Now I want it to the center. So I specify the constraint and to end of parent. As you can see, here is the guideline here. Now let's close it. Now if I take one image for that, go to the drawable. I will take one drawable asset. Click here to drawable and new drawable resource file. Or I can take the vector asset also. Take the vector asset, right click, new vector asset, and go to the image here. I will select the image device trading, any image you can take. I'm taking this device trading. Click OK, click next, and click finish. Here is the image, and I can also change the color of the image. Let's change the color here. I will give the color as 79BEE9. Okay, here is the color I have changed. Okay, let's go to the fragment here and let's enter the image here. At the rate drawable slash training. Okay, here is the image. Let's zoom it. Here is the image. Go to the fragment here, and I can also increase the size of that. Let's change the background of the screen. Let's go to constraint layout here, and I will also change the background color. background. I will take the background as at the rate color slash back color. Okay, here is the background. Now below this, I need one text and also the edit text. For that, first I will take one text view here below this. Okay, let's give it some ID. I will give it as ID image view form. Okay, let's change it. Below that, I need one text view. Let's take one text view over there. Compact text view. And the width, I will take the wrap content. And the height will also be the wrap content. Okay. Now take one margin from the top. First specify the constraint. Start of parent and top to bottom of image view font. Okay. And to end of parent. And to end of parent. Okay, here is the text view. Now I want to give one margin so that it come below. Let's give it some margin here. Margin top, I am giving it as 10 dB. Okay, let's enter the text size here. The text size will be of 40 sp. I am taking 40 sp the text size, and the text color will be the white, and text style will be bold. Okay, now mention the text here and text login. Okay, let's and control Z here, and let's close the constraint layout of the text view here. Okay, here extract the string resource or plus enter, extract the string resource and click OK. Let's give it one ID here. ID I will give it text view login. Okay. Before this, I also need some more text here. So I am going to take one text view below this. So I will write here app compact text view, and the width will be wrap content, the height will be of wrap content, and specify the constraint here. The start of parent and top to bottom of the login text view login. Start to start of parent and top to bottom of TextView login. And here I will take and to end of parent. As you can see here is the text view. Now I want to take some margin here. Margin top. I'm taking 10 dB here. Now text color I'm using. Text color from @color slash back again. Okay. Now the text size will be of 24 SP. Size 24 SP. Okay. Now write the text here. Come back with your ID. Okay. Let's extend the string resource here. All plus enter. Extract the string store. Okay. Now I will give some ID. ID TV, or I will simple say come back TV. Okay. And below this, I also need one more text. What happened to this? Okay, let's move this. Below this, I also need one text view here. And take one text view below this. App compact text view. The width will be wrap content. The height will be wrap content. And here the text color will be text color back again. And the text size will be of 40 SP, 14 SP, 14 SP. Now specify the constraint here. Start of parent and top to bottom of comeback TV. And end to end of parent. Okay. And also take some ID here. I am taking one ID. The ID will be easy TV. Let's enter the text here. The text will be the for easy, fast and secure login. Okay. Okay, let's extract the string resource here. All plus enter. Extract the string resource. Click OK. Okay, here is a design of the screen. And below this, I need two edit text here. First, let's close this. And below this, I need some edit text here. Let's take one edit text. Compact edit text. and the width will be of 0 dp I'm taking, and the height I'm taking is wrap content. Okay, now specify the constraint here. Start of parent and top to bottom of easy TV here, and end to end of parent text, and I margin top I'm taking here. Margin top I'm taking is 40 dp, and the margin horizontal I also need. Margin horizontal will be 50 dp. Here is a edit text here. Now give it one ID it user name et. Let's close this, and I want to create one drawable resource file to modify the design of this edit text. For that, we one drawable resource file. Click new drawable resource file, and the root will be shape. Change it to shape, and the file name be background underscore round. Click OK. Now take one solid here. Solid color, back color. Okay. Now take corner, and the radius. I'm taking the corner radius is 30 dp here, and also taking one stroke. I'm taking width 1 dp. The color I'm taking is back again. Okay, let's close this. Control S. Let's come to the fragment here and change the background here of edit text. Background at the rate rival slash background underscore. Here is the edit text here, and I can also give some padding over here. Padding. I'm getting the padding as 20, or I can say 10 dB. Here you can see here is our design. Close this. Now I also need one edit text below this also. Let's change the padding here to 15 dB. 15 dB is correct here. Now also specify the text color of edit text. The text color will be other color white. Okay. I also need one edit text below it. For that, create one edit text here. Edit text, and the width will be 0 dp, and the height I am taking is wrap content, and specify the constraint here. Start to start of parent. The start to start moves horizontally, and top to bottom works vertically. Start of parent, top to bottom of below this, and end to end of parent here, and the margin horizontal I am giving it to 50 dB, and the margin top I am giving it to 40 dB, and let's specify the background at the red driver of background round. Let's give it some padding. Padding I am giving it 15 dB. Okay. Also give the text color here white, and give it some ID here. ID pass DT. Let's close this. Here you can see the design of our screen here. The screen has been designed very beautifully. Screen design is very beautiful here, you can see. And now we're going to create one button below this, which will be named as the login button. Let's create one button below this. Add compact. Add compact button here, and the width will be wrap content, the height will be wrap content, and let's specify the constraint here. Start to start of parent, and top to bottom of password 80, and to end of parent here. Let's give it some margin from the top. Margin top I am giving it 30 dB. Okay. Let's specify the size, text size of the text size I am taking 18 SP, and let's take one background at the Bible background round. Okay. Now take the color of the button, background tint, and picking it as button color. Color as button color. Here is a button, and give it some text to this text at the string. Mm, it's not coming. Let's cut this line. I'm going to take one string text at the string slash login. As you can see, here is our button. Okay, and let's give it one ID here. ID I am giving it ID PTN login. Okay, let's close this. What happened to this? Okay, ID PTN login. As you can see, here is our button below this to edit text. And I also need one edit text below this button, or I can use one text view over below this button. I need one text view below this button. Or let's create one text view below this button. App compact text view, and the width I am taking wrap content. Height will be wrap content, and the ID I am taking forgot forgot TV. Okay, now give some margin top here. Margin top I am taking 20 dB. Let's specify the constraint here. Start to start off parent and top to bottom of button and end to end of parent here. And let's specify the text here. Text forgot password. Okay, let's take the text color here. Text color at the rate color plus that again. Okay, let's take the size of the color text. Text size will be of 14 SP. Okay, and text style will be bold. Text style is I am taking it as bold here. Now extract the string resource here. Alt plus enter, and okay. Here is a string. And I also give it some ID. ID. I have already given it. Let's close this. And I also need one text view below this. Let's create text view below this. Contrast text view. The width will be wrap content. The height will be wrap content here. Now, take margin top. Margin top I am taking 20 dB, and the text not a member. Okay, and the color will be white. Specify the constraint here. Start to start off parent, or I can leave it as forgot TV and top to bottom of same forgot TV here. as you can see, and the text size I am giving it 14 sp. Okay, now try the string resource here, alt plus enter. Okay, click OK, and give it some ID here. ID not member TV. Let's close this. Okay, I also need one text after this text here for sign up. Let's create one text view here. App compact text view, and the width will be wrap content, height will be wrap content, and let's take margin start here. Margin start I am taking 5 dp, and text I am taking sign up. Okay, let's specify the constraint here. I want the text after this text view. So specify the constraint here, start to end of not a member TV here, and top to top of not a member TV. Okay, here you can see, and the text color I'm giving it specify the text size also 14 sp. Okay, and the text style will be bold. Use this, and here is the final design of our screen. Let's see it. Here is the final design of our screen. I can also specify some hint here and the edit text. Let's enter one hint here. Hint user name, and the color I'm taking it as a okay. Let's enter the string resource here. All plus enter. Okay. Now same similarly here. Enter the hint password, and text hint color. Now the screen has successfully been created. Let's extract the string resource here. Let's run the app and check in our phone. First I need to enable the data binding here for getting the views. Go to the build.it Gradle file here and go to the module here and I will try to build features, and here I'm taking data binding is true. Okay, Control S and go to the activity main here, split and show context section here. Mm, let's change this to frame layout here. Frame layout, and let's remove this. Actually, let's give it some ID and frame. Okay, Control S here. Now create the one instance of binding on the main activity file. Let's go to the main activity here, main activity, and create the instance of binding here. Late in it, var let's, I think I have not synced the project yet. Let's sync now first. Okay, we'll from now go to the activity main file here and click here, show context section, and go to data binding layout here. And we must move this line, Control S, and go to the here main activity. Let's create the instance of binding here, late in it, where binding of activity main binding. Let's initialize it. Binding initialize to data binding. Let's change the data binding util. Let's press Alt plus Enter, import the class here, and set the content view. Let's cut this line, Control X and dot, Control V. It will take the two arguments. First build the activity, which is this, and second r dot layout dot activity main. Now initialize the UI init UI create one function, and let's create this and replace the fragment here. Port fragment manager dot begins transaction dot replace r dot id dot frame, and now specify the name of fragment, which is our login fragment. Dot commit. Okay, now let's run the app. Control S. As you can see, I have successfully created the app. This is our login, beautiful login screen you can see. On my next tutorial, I'm also going to design some more complex screens. For more videos, subscribe my channel and like the video. Thank you.